Hi, this is Corina Angela, and this is Trine Healing. Welcome to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Today, I wanted to share a conversation with Leo and Leonardo da Vinci. And I get up very early every morning, and I began to write this morning, and this is what came through. So I wanted to share it today. And this came through at 5:50 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and today is April 6th. As I began to write, I do this every morning, and I connect, and I open, and I surrender into what I hear and what I see. And I've done this for a very, very long time, for many, many, many years. And some call it channeling, some call it automatic writing. I just call it sacred time. And it's within the silence that I receive. And it's very, very clear. And some beautiful, beautiful messages always come through. And I'm just really grateful and honored to do this amazing work. And I just really love it. So today was a little different. And as we get there, I will segue into the second part of a conversation with Leo. Okay, so I'll just begin. And I may have to put my glasses on. So everything is deliberate. A deliberate choice when we are in each moment, within the moments as we create, as we are creating. I like riddles and to challenge one's mind, to expand the mind, to expand one's self. That is why the inlay of my presence. That is why the stretch, the reach has lasted this long. You see, my energy is everything. And why, you asked? My intention to create my greatness as I would reach higher and higher, broader and broader. I would reach into my very soul and commune with my eternal self. What would you call it as I would call it then, and as you call it now? Given the name soul, soul self. And you would be correct. Just as the quill you become and are the quill, you are the movement forward. You are what you say and what you do and say become congruent in every aspect of your life. As you say, you do. As you do, you say. It becomes your destiny, your legacy, you see. What say who you are? Answer, please. So he's asking me who I am. And I went into that very process, and I won't share it because it's very long. But perhaps this process is for you to reflect on this and ask yourself that question and write down, I am blank, blank, blank. I am blank. I am. and keep going from there. It's really, think of it perhaps as an exercise for yourself. I just found it really very cathartic, actually. It was really beautiful. So then it segues into, yeah, it's quite long. My process is long. It always is. Anyway, let's see. So my most precious and loving memories reside and have joined me on this wondrous journey of life, a time of before everything, before and now. This is where I reside, in the presence of the all, in which all began, wrapped in the precious bright of light that brings me forth now. I am all of and which I am, and then in so much more. I am. I am creation in motion. I am the creation of every and each moment. And so it is. Leo, powerful yet subtle, I would say. What can I help with now? So this was a little bit of just dialogue that asking a few questions. So then it segued into this next part. So I guess the first part of the conversation, connection with Leo this morning, is a self-examining of yourself, and perhaps I am, XYZ, I am loving, I am whatever you are. And perhaps use it as an exercise for yourself to expand yourself even more. So let me know if that was helpful. Okay. So then it was really, this is really beautiful. So I'm asking him what I can help with. And I think my process is always changing, but now it's more of, I've done so much work on myself, right? We always are working on ourselves every day. And now it's me, giving back more and more, and trying to help more and more with these messages, perhaps with what I see, what comes through, what can I do to help in our world? What part can I help with? What part can I play? Right? What can I do more of? So I'm asking what I can help. And so then it segues into this part 2, conversation with Leo. And he was very specific. So yeah, this is very specific. And if this resonates with you, fantastic. Or if you know of a person that this would help in a way or resonate with, please share. I tend to get a variety of messages for certain people, but then overall collective as well. And usually these messages find the ones who are wanting or needing or in search of hearing this. Okay, so Okay, so his mind is a funnel, a sieve. What is most prevalent for him is the understanding of the depth of his self. He will always find what he seeks. He will always. It is within the minute details in which the loss of frequency in which gets entranced by others. Perhaps a silent retreat would be suitable. For such his heart and drive, his ambition is great. His silence is even greater. He would book now to hear in the silence. This is most beneficial to his work. His body of work is exemplary. And a bit of ego, soon to pass. It is the weight of others in which he carries. Share this with him as you wish. Now you too have welcomed your ego. So immediately when I heard that, and I'm hearing and I'm writing at the same time. And the minute I heard and started writing down, share this with him, all of a sudden I could feel my energy, I could feel the shift. And I went into my headspace, right? I went into questioning, should I share that today? It's so, yeah, it's very interesting. So it shifts immediately. It's just this, yeah, it shifts immediately. And then he went on to say, do as you wish to create. Remember, the canvas always begins blank. To have him carry his notebook with him everywhere at all times, so he too can write down his ideas, the observations, the findings that he seeks, would benefit him greatly as they occur. As it carries forth the energy into reality. So I was seeing the notebook, this person carrying the notebook, and the minute a flood of information or seeing something would trigger an idea or an epiphany or something that this person is working on. The moment it comes in, it's that frequency, it's that energy, and to immediately write it down, because the minute you write it down, it solidifies it, it grounds in the energy, if you will, and it carries forth the energy to be created in reality. So that's what he was showing me within these words. As these occurrences are transpiring, they are transferring the energy. So now he's going in more detail of this. It takes humans to recognize, to capture these pivotal moments in time as they are most relevant. And then as you continue on, tends to find each and every moment is as such, and you create choice as to what your choice will be to create what you will. This is where all life fragments begin to take form and shape. So he's just really going into detail with his words. Perhaps they're convoluted, but perhaps they're not when you really hone into such words. He uses a lot of words for the impact, right? For the energy. So that's what he's bringing in to give an example of. I'm going to read a little bit of that. Okay, so your choice will be to create what you will. This is where all life fragments begin to take form and shape in our created reality, you see. Everyone is their own opening. Everyone creates their own reality. And when one recognizes and embraces this, then is when the real awakening of transformation shall begin. Until the next, I greet you with love. And I said, thank you, Leo. And that was it. So I'll leave you with that. And I'm glad I shared and I got out of my ego, right? And, perhaps we try to shift more and more and to be better and better and more vulnerable and more vulnerable. And as wacky as it sounds sometimes when we get into our ego and we don't want to share and we think it's just kind of out there, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant, because what if this right here, right now helps one person? What if it helps hundreds, thousands, whatever it is, right? That person or persons or groups or whoever it is needed to hear it some way and somehow. And perhaps that's why we're all here, is to do our part and to be more vulnerable and not to get stuck in our ego and be the change we want to see in the world. I mean, what kind of change do we want to see in the world? Do we want peace and harmony? Do we want to treat each other with love and kindness and trusting and knowing with our pure hearts that we want the very best for each other? And when we truly believe and honor that, we create that beautiful space. And I truly believe that. I think we're all going through a difficult time right now, and it's hard to trust. But I think within the hardest moments in our lives, we can believe and trust even more. And we dive into our fears and we release old patterning and we step into who we truly are. We take those risks. We don't care as much what other people think because we know deep in our hearts that it will help someone, right? It will. And when we hold on to that and we believe in that even more, I think that's the change that we're all seeking. Yeah. I'll leave you with that. Thank you for listening today. And yeah, please share this video, leave a comment or any questions. And please subscribe to my channel. Donate if you wish, if you found this helpful in any way. Yeah. Thank you so much. And until the next, enjoy. I'm Corina Angela, and this is Trine Healing. Thank you.